Good afternoon. Hi, creative queens and all you beautiful divine creatures of this Mother Earth, Gaia, Sophia, this volatile, sempre sta movendo. Everything is in motion, everything is changing, and of course there's a constant force that holds it all in place. We know about gravity, we know about the relationship between the sun and the earth and all the planets, and we also know right, let's keep it in perspective. We know that we have, like, what they say, like trillions of stars, potential galaxies. Like, let's, obviously we're moving up into this new Aquarian age where we're much more aware of the totality, and we have that awareness that's, to the cosmos. And we also are more in the deep of the earthly plane here, which is the divine feminine, connected to this planet, Earth planet that we are on. That is, the whole big bang, she bang. And we don't really love to work with the elements that make life. And it's funny because it's like foundation. It's simple. It's 4 elements: earth, water, air, fire. That's pretty much everything. Yet we do not love, we complicate the primordial energies that are before the form comes to be. Form is very masculine. Form is linear. Form is, we come into form and voila, yay. And we have spent a long time focusing on, we're very form-based. We want to see the form. We want to control the form. We want to be in form. And that's great. That's amazing. We love that. We absolutely love that. However, when we are changing forms, when we are upgrading, we are moving through, when we are releasing, we're letting go, when we are differentiating and using our discernment, our desire, our feminine truth, that listening, sensing, feeling into okay, this was great. Thank you for this form. How could it be better? How can it be better? What does my heart desire? This is the soul. This is your soul. Your soul is not invested in keeping things the same old, or the way they look, the appearances. It is not invested in acquiring and getting for its own sake. The greed of the ego is what we have experienced that more than the soulful feminine that is here first and foremost to experience. Experience can only occur when we are willing to step out of the rigidity, the regulations, the rules, everything that I talk about a lot on my channel, which is like the heavily masculine based way. We love it. There is lots of value and power, and we need it in form and even a sense of having control. However, 2020 beauty, thank you 2020 for introducing us to what we cannot control. to the creation that is inevitably coming through us and needs to understand. It served us a beautiful plate of something that we could call, and it's in many myths, it's the primordial chaos. And it is always there. It is through the chaos that new form and new life is birthed. And that is what, this is the element that we are getting. I feel everyone now is much more aware of how chaos has affected us. You can look at it through how you might want to just call it uncertainty. That feels chaotic, right? And I know as a woman, though, within the feminine divine, there is your own quality of chaos that in certain cultures might respect it more. They have more reverence. And therefore, it is not something that is so guarded against. We're not so fearful of. If we look to cultures that revere goddesses and can, the masculine divine that can contain the chaos, there is a powerful, symbiotic, synergistic co-creativity where form is literally getting nourished, getting upgraded, getting reborn through the chaotic, dark, magical, mysterious, divine feminine. I feel there's so much more to talk about on this, and we're going to be getting more into it. 2021 is all about it because we are in this gestation period. It's not the new earth yet, but we are in the new. We can feel the new, but we have one, we know we're in the old. We're in the old into the new. And it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky to stay grounded and stay confirmed that everything is as it should be, and the compassionate air that we can bring, the quality of compassion where it's not right, wrong. It becomes a compassionate and inclusive space, and the awareness that can hold all of these different perspectives, honor, and in a way, maybe release what no longer serves. That is something I'm very, very devoted to on my channel, is the feminine, the very cyclical nature of the feminine is to release every month and to rebirth. And within that, there is a discernment, there is a going through, always going through, and that capacity to stand in reverence for yourself, to really, something that is so clear to me is the feminine we need to become the guardian, the gate that reveres, that honors, that respects the feminine way. And so I introduce you all to 2021 with this. I will be bringing more of this out to you all. And I just want to send you so much feminine gratification of how we don't know, step by step, we don't know. But if we show up with a genuine innocence of the divine child, that I don't know, I'm open. The universe can move through us. And that is the experience that we want, that we're all seeking. That satisfaction, fulfillment of the soul, the soulful feminine. I have a 3-month container to work with me one-on-one. Please check the link in my Instagram bio. And if you're on here on Facebook, I will leave it up for you. If you're looking for some guidance, going through the alchemical process, going through the shedding of old skin, and standing with ferocity and protective, mama protective Yeah, Papa protective too. Mama, have you, the mama bear, right? If there's little cubs, So I feel we're all we have all like the potential cubs that are here. And we want to see these cubs in a world where they are thriving, where they are honored, where they are protected. The feminine resides as much as it does in feminine, and obviously in the feminine and in men, in the feminine. But if we think of the children and we think of the animals, we think of, the vulnerability, that vulnerability is truly the feminine, which must be protected. Thank you all so much for sharing your hearts and souls with me. The magic I have been creating with my clients and with my community is very, very gratifying and powerful to see the transformations that people are going through in such short periods. There's a transmutation that I see happen sometimes even in a few days, like literally when people show up in their vulnerability and with a desirability, the desire for the highest. It's really the realm where the miraculous, where we can just get out of our own way. We just kind of get out of our own way and we leave it to the higher order, to Goddess, to God, to work through us. However, that is it's a co-creative relationship. So there is power in community, and there's power in working with who can guide that for you. Is truly a magical thing. So yes, sending you all so much love and support. Please DM me if you're interested in how to get in touch with this magical co-creative act of divine feminine and masculine. There are some men in my community as well that are into this, and I hold that in such high regard, because that is the true divine masculine who understands his very power in supporting Mother Earth right now to bring out and through what wants to be here. Yes? So if we can all just stop blocking the way, please. Thank you. Let's just start facilitating this yearning and knowing, because it's there. It's palpable. We can feel it. All right. So feeling it all, experiencing it all. Creating a little fireplace, healthy fire. It burns up what does not serve. Healthy fire lights up your heart. It releases the walls around it. We want a healthy fire, and then we can talk about the things that unhealthy fire does, and we really need to contain that. So, okay, well, thanks for jumping on. Lots of love.